Okay, hello and welcome back to what is hopefully the final stream of Antinomia Final Fantasy VI. So last time, if you were here last time 2 days ago, I went and got Mog, and then I was in the process of getting Cyan, and then I got killed by the Storm Dragon, and I hadn't saved until since before I got Mog. And so I had decided that since I had already shown everything, I'd already re-recruited everybody, that I had made changes to their re-recruitment event, that yesterday I just went through and grabbed everybody else, because the only differences in their events were translation updates, and there isn't really anything noteworthy in the translation refreshes, and then with the exception of maybe Go-Go, because in the Woolsey script for Go-Go, he had this, like, speech that he gave, and then in the original, he's just like, "Hi, I copy people. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're saving the world? Okay, then I guess I will just copy you." And that's literally it. That is Go-Go's motivation. And I know the Game Boy Advance translation put it back to what it was, and I remember when I first got the Game Boy Advance version, I got to Go-Go, and it was like, wow, that is a completely mundane and kind of pathetic reason to be doing anything. But I got to the Japanese script, and that is what Go-Go said, and so that's what it is in here. But most everything else is more or less what it was. Alright, so for right now, I've also been doing some level grinding on some people to get some spells, so that is all ready to go for final battle, so hopefully I don't do a whole bunch more dying. I actually died a whole bunch of times in the Phoenix Cave to Leo, of all people, that while I was on my way to get Locke, I had to run the Phoenix Cave 3 times, because Leo would end up getting confused or zombied, and then he would shock the entire party and just wipe us. So I guess that's kind of appropriate if you are familiar with the bug that Leo came with when he was first released in Dissidia Opera Omnia, where he came with a team kill bug, where he could murder your party members, because generally in Dissidia you cannot target party members, but Leo could, and he could kill them, and it was kind of ironically hilarious, especially because his victory quote is, "This victory is for my comrades," and it's like, those ones you just killed right there? So anyway, so I now have everybody back, but I have left a couple of the side quests that are a little bit different for this playthrough, just to show those differences, but they're side quests that I need everybody back for. So this one, we're gonna go get Ragnarok. And because Ragnarok is now Il Divo, that means that the Ragnarok Esper can only ever be Magicite, so I just want to show that. Locke is being as useless as ever. A potion! Hooray. And you can see that Leo is currently way higher level than everybody else because he keeps on being just the one to carry everybody else. We've been fighting a lot of dinosaurs, and Leo has just been sitting there just killing dinosaurs while carrying everybody else. Hooray. Okay, is your layering? Okay, good. I had an issue before where after he did this, the layering messed up, and then we were suddenly walking on the rooftops. been waiting for you. I wanted to give you this. So, yeah, the stone gives off an eerie aura. You want the stone? Yeah, no. And that's the only option you get now. Instead of sword or stone, it's either stone or nothing. So, stone. And unfortunately, I didn't have a text box after that because I just used the branching statement that was there, and there was no statement for receive the Magicite Ragnarok, but I did. So I should probably fix that. Hooray. I don't think I'm gonna bother teaching anybody that right now, because I have a Leo. Who needs Ultima when you have a Leo? And I'm not gonna bother with the Cursed Shield, because I am not going to be fighting 255 battles. Okay, and then for the next little bit, I'm gonna go do Gao's father's, or the Gao event, a specific party for this, because Leo has been added to the Gao event. He has a line now. And for the Gao event, you need a very specific party, and I don't know why you need this very specific party, but you need a party of Edgar, Sabin, Locke, and Gao to see this scene in its entirety. And I don't know why. And, like, I've seen the code to, whoops. I've seen the code to this, and just the way they do it is... I don't understand it. It looks like, it looks for, is this person currently in your party? If they are, put them here. If they're not, put them here. And for some of them, if they are in your party, add them to the scene. And some of them is, if they're not in the party, add them to the scene. Why? Why not just run it with everybody? And just look for whether you've recruited them or not. Because it looks for, did you recruit them? Yes or no? Are they currently in the party? Yes or no? Shouldn't matter. Oh, hello again. Yep, your repairs were top-notch. But I didn't. Quick, fix that chair, then you can use it to reach the roof. You don't suppose... Gao, could this be your father? Whoa. Come on, Gao, don't you think? Father. Yes, this is definitely your father. Gao's father. Ooh, Gao. Right, let's go tell your father the news. He needs to know you're his son. Hang on, this is a reunion with a long-lost family. You should be dressed for the part. Alright, let's go to Jidur and make sure Gao looks like he's a full-fledged man he's become. And so now Leo gets to be here. Just standing and watching him wolf down food. No, Gao, don't eat with your fingers. Yow. Don't say yow when you mean yes. Yow. And Leo's in here too. What about this one? Wouldn't Gao look cute in it? Oh, but it's hard to pass up that one. Oh, he can't wear that. Okay. So when I got to this scene, and I did retranslate a lot of this, but when I got to this scene, it's unclear who the double-quoted text is supposed to be attributed to. And most of the time in the game, the double-quoted text is just the generic party lead, that you're talking to somebody and just a member of the whoever's in the party is the one who is saying this double-quoted text, because it does not have most things don't have individual dialogue boxes for every single possible person who could be in the party. There are a couple scenes that do, like the Ramu conversation for some reason, but most of them, double-quoted text means party lead. But in this case, because everybody in the party is talking, who is this? And judging by the grammar in the Japanese, I believe the double-quoted text is actually supposed to be the player in this scene, because the grammar in it is of like a teenager, like a modern teenager is how the grammar reads in Japanese. And so it's almost like a fourth wall break that this text is supposed to be the reaction of the player criticizing all of the characters' clothing selections. What did you say? Nothing? Yikes, she can be scary. Which one? Which one? Ooh, this one's nice, but which one would look good on Gao? Just get on with it. What? No, nothing. What a jaunty hat. It's in terrible taste. Taste? Do you suggest Sir Gao would eat his hat? Okay, so this was a pun in Japanese, and I was having trouble figuring out how to do it. The original was what was it? What was the word? I forgot. Now I'm blanking on the word, which I tend to do. I like to blank on words. Either way, it was a word that has two meanings, and it's not taste. It was an English word, and I'm completely blanking on it. Sense. Okay, it's lacking in sense, but the English word sense, like fashion sense. And Cyan replies with sensu, which is the Japanese word for a folding fan. And so he's like, sensu, he doesn't have a sensu. This isn't a sensu, it's a hat. So, like, this isn't a folding fan, it's a hat. And so that's what this line originally was. And so I needed something that there was a double meaning to. And so, taste, you suggest Sir Gao would eat his hat, is the best I could do with sensu and sensu. That was the original joke here. This is it! That's a kenpogi. Perfect. Functional yet sporty. Done. I don't think... Phew, completely lacking in fashion. Excuse me, sir, could you order some clothes like the ones I'm wearing? Stop it! Dressing Gao like Setzer would be child abuse. And now Leo gets a line. Returning home to his family after so long in the field, he deserves a medal. The player does not react to Leo. Because Leo is sensible. I got it! A tuxedo, silk hat, and a rose in his teeth. Way too much! Seriously, just put a bandana on him. What's so great a bandana? Most of the time I see him tied around dogs at the beach. Hey, what do you mean by that? Beat up Edgar. Okay, Gao, time to show your father what a fine young man you've become. Ooh. Excuse me, sir. Who in blazes are you? Oh, the repairman. Sir, you had a son, right? You with me? Son? Right. The truth is, he's alive. Come here, Gao. Father. What is this? What's with this son business? I never had a son. But now that you mention it, I once had a terrible dream. In it, a demon child was born. I grabbed the creature and rushed off to the veldt with it. It was crying like crazy when I arrived on the veldt. But sir! Left that child there. Without looking back, I turned and started to run. I'm trying to tell you. Suddenly, the crying stopped. I turned around and saw a frightful monster. Hideous, still gives me the shakes. I give up. You, young man, your parents must be proud of you. I still have dreams of that demon child. Right. Why, you old, saying things like that right in front of Gao? You want a fist in the face? Wow. I'm sorry. Father alive. Happy. Okay. And then now I am 100% positive that if I go down there, I'm going to run into Death Gaze, and none of these people are equipped. So I am actually going to switch to a different party. So now I'm going to finish up Celis's side quest, because her side quest requires you to get everybody back. I've already taken a couple of characters there, so I haven't taken anybody since the last stream. So Locke, Cyan, and Shadow still need to go. I'll equip some people. Yeah, so Celis can equip Il Divo. That's enough. That's enough if Doomgaze decides to show up while I'm... he's Death Gaze now, or gave him back his original name if he shows up. I'm going down here. Because it would be just he hasn't shown up at all yet, so I have not gotten Bahamut. And I'm not gonna fly around trying. I'm just gonna keep saving because I had to backtrack too much last time. Okay, so let's take these three to the grave. Granddad, I've brought some friends to meet you. This is Locke. I really did find him, Granddad, and I brought him to meet you like I promised. He was the one who originally rescued me from the Empire. And I think he's rescued me from myself on more than one occasion. Now that he's here, I know we'll be able to defeat Kefka and restore peace to the world. This is Cyan, the retainer of Doma. He didn't trust me at first, and rightfully so. I'm not proud of my reputation, but I admire his resilience and desire to help those going through similar times of grief. I am sorry for thy loss. This is Shadow. I actually don't know much of anything about him, but I think he prefers it that way. It keeps life from getting too complicated. I always have trouble with adding anything about Locke. Because I'm not a huge fan of his relationship with Celis, but I still want to do it justice for the people who are. And so I have actually gone and read essays from people of why I love this pairing or why they like that relationship, and trying to use that to kind of understand what qualities of that relationship other people like, so I can build on that. And so from what I gather from them is that they say that Celis is a person who was groomed as a soldier, and so even her intro text says that no one has ever seen the woman behind the general or something, and that she kind of in her heart wishes that she could just be a regular woman, which unfortunately, from the standpoint of the 90s, meant that she wants to be rescued by her knight in shining armor, and so she's kind of projected that onto Locke, that he's her hero and he's going to help her be damsel who needs rescuing, and that she does have her like mental problems that he can like pull her out of because he's more like assertive and controlling like that maybe she needs that. So I can understand that, and that is where I kind of came from when trying to write their relationship. It's just that because that is a type of relationship that I would not personally want to be in, it was hard for me to write it fairly. So I hope I still did. So, anyway, I am going to go get our next set of characters. Yeah, so Tara also now has a different line on the airship because she already had her General Leo, I understand what you were trying to say. She already got to say that to him, so she doesn't need to say that on the airship anymore. He's standing right there. So she says something different now. Okay, so we still need Solace in the party. We already got... I can't remember. Did we get Sabin? I don't remember. I think we did. So let's do Strago, Realm, Setzer, Leo we already got. Gao, I don't think we've gotten. We did get Mog. Or, we got Mog before. So let's take these guys now. Granddad, I brought some friends to meet you. This is Strago, a mage from Thamasa and an expert in monsters. He's much older than you, Granddad, but he's not about to retire just yet. He's shown me that we have more time than we think to make a difference in the world. This is Realm, Strago's granddaughter. Her paintings slap you in the face with their realism, quite literally. She's taught me to never censor yourself and always project your true feelings. You're damn right, sister. This is Gao. He was abandoned on the veldt as a child, but survived all the same. He's been handed a terrible lot in life, but is still so kind and optimistic. I want to be able to have his kind of resilience. Then I think Gogo, Umaro, and I'll bring Sabin because I can't remember if we brought him already. Oh crap, Realm's in my party, but... Well, hang on. So here's what Leo says on the airship. Allow me to shoulder some of your burden. Okay, so we need Solace. Okay. Sabin. Okay, we did already bring Sabin. This is Gogo. We found them in the belly of a monster. And that's just a thing they do. But it helps us see ourselves from the outside. I need to wash my hair. This is Umaro. He's a Yeti. That's it. He's a Yeti. I just wanted to show you because it's neat. Okay, we got everybody. Hi, Sid! Granddad! Solace, I'm so glad to see you have so many people to support you. I can rest easy knowing that you're in good hands. I'm sorry that this old body couldn't hold out, but I'll be with you in spirit. Live a good life, Solace, and bring that hope to everyone else too. Receive the legendary weapon La Diva. Thank you, Granddad. I promise I'll make you proud. Okay, so now we have the second legendary weapon, which is La Diva. And so La Diva will automatically grant the person carrying it dual cast or X magic, because dual cast didn't fit into 7 letters, which is the character limit that I have for a technique name. So it's still X magic. And it also grants half MP cost, so it's dual cast plus half MP cost to whoever is carrying it, and it is also max stats. So that is more tailored to your magic users, whereas Il Divo is more tailored to your physical. So this one is more for Celis, Il Divo is more for Leo, and both of them I wanted, and so this is Illumina, so that this uses the same assets as Illumina, and like Illumina, it will also drain your MP to do critical hits. And I don't think that MP is halved, I think that's however much it uses. So the naming scheme on these is that I wanted them something musical themed, because both Celis sang in the opera and Leo has his music hobby from the guidebook, and so both of them are just the divine voice, the lead singer in the opera, just the masculine and feminine forms of those for Diva and Divo. So that is what those naming schemes came from. And I don't have a specific one for Terra, because Il Divo kind of covers both Leo and Terra, because like Il Divo is Leo's weapon, but the quest you went on for it was like using music to discover your emotions, which is more Terra themed. So that's kind of more kind of for both of them. So there is nothing specific for Terra to round out the third. Plus, I don't know if there's probably a neuter in Italian. Latin has a neuter. I don't know. Divum would be in Latin. Okay. So now we have our Uber swords. And pretty much ready to go kick Kefka's butt. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. I have not done Cyan's Dream, so I don't have Alexander. I haven't bothered to go kill all the dragons, so I'm not getting Crusader. I didn't go down to the ancient castle to get Odin and Raiden, and I don't really feel like it. I mean, I could get the other Master Scroll that's down there, but I don't think I really need it. And there's nothing new down there. So I think I'm just gonna try and do the end, but I also think I get everybody equipped up the way I want first. So save. Because I am not taking Go-Go and Maru with me. Okay, and I wanted to talk to Realm, because when I found out what her line was here in Japanese originally, I was like, oh god, I gotta do something with that. Her line in English does not do this justice. Let's make Kefka wee-hee his last he. In the Woolsey translation is, she just said, let's go get that madman. But in Japanese, she says, let's go get that uhyo-hyo yaro, which, uhyo-hyo is the sound effect for Kefka's laugh. And yaro is like guy, or that jerk. It's sort of a vulgar thing for that guy, that bastard over there. So it's like that haha jerk. And so I wanted to do something with that, so best I could come up with was let's make Kefka weehee his last he to get that laughing sound effect in there that was originally in her line, and I wanted to do something with that because I thought that was hilarious. I also like the word uhyo yaro. Yes. Alright, let's get everybody who I'm gonna take all geared up. So you're still gonna get your Il Divo. I don't know if I want to give him one of the Genji gloves. There's no point in giving him Master Scroll. Let's give him this so that he does better damage. Let's give him a black belt so that he will counterattack 4 times. Okay, then for you... and I did go get Bum Rush for the save end, but there's nothing new there, so... I mean, Setsu's eventually gonna want the Master Scroll because I'm gonna get him the fixed dice, and then he will be suddenly amazing once he gets fixed dice. That doesn't teach anything. And I already taught a lot of these spells. I don't want to give you that. What was I giving him before? Okay, let's have him saving. Setsu. Sarah's already learned a lot, so let's give her MP plus 30. Okay. Team. Okay, so let's do Edgar, Celis. Okay, that seems decent. Give you a Genji love. Sure, you can have La Diva and Ultimate Weapon. What's your... Okay, you've got better HP than Terra did. Some spring shoes. Does anybody else already have spring shoes? Okay, then I've just turned him into a Dragoon because tools are not as good as they used to be. More strength. got something going. Sure. Here, learn some Cure Cyan. Not that you're gonna help that much. Okay, then... I didn't do Strago side quest to get Grand Delta either. I did go and get a couple of rages for Gao. So he at least he knows Tyrannosaurus now, so that... Okay, and I was teaching you these so that you can actually do something. Nothing you need. Sure, you can learn some life. Not really magic. Sure, you can use some HP. Sprint shoes in everybody's party. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see if I die a whole bunch, because I'm really only at level 30 on a lot of these characters. Save. Down there. Right, we're going in. It's time to break into Kefka's domain. So I added Leo to the airship deck in this scene. What's wrong, Celis? He doesn't say anything, but he's at least there. What's wrong, Celis? The warring triad are the gods that ruled the magic of the Esper world. We destroy those gods. What'll happen? I'm really not sure, but the Espers and magic too will likely cease to exist. So then, what will happen to Terra? Hey, you guys that were also back there. Okay, so Leo I'm gonna put on Team 2 because they have the most bosses, and he's just gonna wipe through all of them. I think Team 1 has some kind of nasty bosses. And I'll put you and you together, because Sabin can wipe out some stuff. You. Okay. Let's see if these parties don't make me die. So we've got our 3 Imperials leading our 3 parties. I'm gonna run Team 2 first because they open up the paths for everybody else. Reach. Okay, let's see what the Tyrannosaurus does. Where is it? There it is. Meteor it, please. Okay, sure. No, I still never went and got some items. Oh, wow, I've got 11 Phoenix Downs, though. Oh, that's good. 7/10, that'll work. Leo has a crap ton of magic. And his magic stat is crazy. So, Leo's magic stat is 59 compared to this for everybody else. Like, even base stats, Leo's base magic stat is second only to Terra and Celis, and I guess Realm. So he's, of the characters who are not primary mages, he has the strongest magic stat, which is kind of hilarious. Considering he is specifically non-magical. But shock is technically magic damage in this game, so that might be why he has a high magic stat. Kind of like how Saban's blitzes are technically magic. So giving Saban a higher magic stat is actually how you get your blitzes to be stronger. Bye, Gao. Oh. That somehow healed him. Is there treasure up here, or is this just something I fall down? Meteor those dinosaurs back to the prehistoric era. Good job. I made sure pretty much everybody knew Cure going into this. Hello. I'm Ultima. Left here since birth. It's been really boring. Forgotten in the river of time. I've had an eternity to ponder the meaning of things. Now I have an answer. The meaning of things is violence. I'm gonna violence you right back. Mug you, and I'm gonna Ooh, I got a crystal orb. least you know life too, and you can bring him back. Is he just gonna die again? Oh, there goes luck. You're mean. Hopefully you can tank that. Barely. This. What? Sigh. You up, and I'm gonna jump. Why are you not dead yet? There you go. Sorry, Gao, you didn't get anything from that. You're just sitting there dead. Turned into a save point. Okay, and then while I'm sitting here, I am going to give you a sleeping bag, Leo. Your magic bag. Okay, do not murder me, please. Choke smoke. You gonna kill Edgar? You're gonna kill Edgar, okay. Okay. Thankfully, Leo's got enough magic that just a Cure 2 will put him back at full health. Ah! Good job, Gao. In a pipe. is where I need to go, right? There we go. Hey, a force shield. You just wailed on Locke, didn't you? No, do that to Gao because it heals him. You're not allowed to do that twice. Okay, so Leo's... So this is Leo's kind of original, desperation attack. The issue with it is that he doesn't go back into line after he's done with it, and I guess desperation attacks must work differently, that they don't have an animation to put them back into line. Or, I mean, desperation attacks work differently in that when it calls a desperation attack, it doesn't automatically call the routine to just put them back into line, that you have to code that into the desperation attack. So I would have to, like, reuse the animation of somebody else's desperation attack to get that in there, because I tried a couple of different animations, and he would always just stay out there. But I decided that it wasn't a big deal enough to fix yet. Another ribbon. Wow, these things are wimpy. Like, even Locke can kill them. Okay, so I'm not gonna fight the dragons, because I'm not gonna get Crusader anyway, so bye, dragon. Shouldn't have done that. You're gonna kill Leo, aren't you? Aww. Flat. Good job, everybody. You managed to survive without Leo. I taught pretty much everybody else life, so... Okay, I think I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna throw some chocobos at you. That's no bueno. Hey, you've already survived that. Cool. Hooray! Now we are going to be suddenly mighty. Ah shit, these sometimes completely murder me. Come on. Ah! Take that. What? Oh, you don't know life. You do know Esno though. Will that cure imp? No. Okay. There we go. That'll murder it. Green shoe. Your daddy turned into a little imp. How many eye drops? You know life, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh shit. No, hit Setzer. Just hit him. Okay, I'm not sure who he's cast that on. Himself. Good job. Hooray. Haha. Okay, so you're still stuck here until Team 3. Team 3, how are you gonna do it? You can go murder somebody. You, like, don't know anything even remotely worthwhile. Well, that didn't work. Stop. That also didn't work. Terra right blade the hell out of that thing. Okay, this looks like the team I'm gonna have some trouble. Should we do relics? Give her pen because she's gonna be using a lot of MP. Oh, yeah. I hate those things. I'm just gonna Tiger Break you. Or not. Science, you know any cures? You do! Let's use your really wimpy magic and cure everybody. Okay, Strago, I still don't have anything that you can do with these guys, because they will absorb everything you can throw at them. Right blade, go! That rose. Ah! Hey, and he learned Bad Breath. Not that that's gonna be particularly helpful. These suck. That'll kill it. Hey, he learned level 5 death and he died by it. Live by the level 5 death, die by the level 5 death. How do you like it? I don't remember what this is. Stop punching Tara in the face. Another Aegis shield. Can anybody equip that? I might give her that, except she needs MP. Got lots of elixirs, here you go. Not gonna have elixir syndrome, she's actually gonna use it. There we go. Oh, they've got to fight that boss. I hate this boss. I gave you an elixir, and now I content you. There's that boss up in the corner right there. He's hiding in the rafters. I see you. I see you. I'm gonna save right here because this thing might murder me. This is not really an optimal team for this boss. I don't understand why that treasure chest right here is empty. Ah. Somebody's not gonna use EMP. Okay. Jump on me, dude. You learned anything of use? Nope. You can cure us. Cyan, you're kinda useless. I hope that deck period wasn't reflex. It was reflex. Oh shoot. Bye, Strago. And bye, Cyan again. Well, shoots. Cyan, kill it. Or not Cyan, Sabin, kill it. Okay, hit the main one. No, not the arm. Here, hopefully the main body only has a little bit of HP left and this will do it. Oh, it did! Ha! Good job, Sabin. You saved everybody. I'm gonna go save so I don't have to fight that thing again. Strago, how close are you to being useful? 65% useful, which is essentially 0% useful. Oh, especially against these things. I'm just gonna run. I hate these things, they're gonna kill me. Sabin's first one out the door. Landworm. Ah. Physician, heal thyself. Ooh, a Mega Elixir. My goodness, there's too many monsters. Which one of them mastered a new technique? Both Sabin and Cyan. Cyan might have. Yeah, I guess he still doesn't know Spiraler. Which is fine, because Spiraler is the kind of exploder of skills, and it is not worth it. Hi, dragon. Bye, dragon. Please murder these ninjas. Like I said, please murder these ninjas. I'll stand here. Hi, guys. Ew. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Hooray! Yep, don't drop that thing on Leo. You did so much to try and save him. Oh no, Strago is confused. Fine, confuse my two mostly useless characters. As long as you don't hit me with Drago, you gained a level by whacking Cyan. Hey, you're 86% useful now. Maybe by the time you get to your boss, you'll be 100% useful. Okie doke. And I wanted to send him down the middle. Because he's gonna fight Guardian, and he wants a rematch with those things. Yeah, screw these things. Things have so much high HP and such high defense. I just don't want to bother. Brave Sir Leo, he bravely ran away. Hey there! Remember when you stopped me from leaving town? It's payback time. My goodness, Gao. Ultros battle program, let's cast fire on him. Bye again, Gao. Sigh. You know, like, I know Fire 2. It's Ultros program. Whoops. Stop killing Gao! I don't know if it's worth it to bring him back because he's just gonna die in one hit again. Inflict maximum damage to children. Ah! Do not kill him, he is my main damage dealer / healer. Oh hey, Gao knows life, and nothing else. Ah! Oh, wax on magic. Ooh, force armor. Are you dead yet? There it goes. Locke learned death. Yes, he did, because he died many times, and he is quite adept at it. Alright, now let's go immediately fight frickin' Zervan. I really should have changed the names of the three gods to what they like their dev names, because the three gods actually had names in the guidebook, but then they were just changed to Demon Goddess and I don't remember what the other one was. This one was named Zervan. Poltergeist, there we go. Steal from it. Dinosaur. Gosh dang it, Gao! Okay, physical attacks are not doing very much. Magic, go! Oh, bio works on this guy. Stop murdering Gao! Ow. Sure, double stop him. He is extra stopped now. Don't murder somebody. Frickin'. Stop murdering everybody! God! And you stay alive for 5 seconds. Bye, luck. Feels like the shit I put up with. Well. Mirager, go! Even that didn't work. Bye, everybody! We dead. Oh, shit! Miss Leo. Okay. But if he does another group attack, it's just gonna murder him again. Dual shot, go! Hey! I really must have left the desperation tax at 100% instead of 25% because they have been quite they've been quite reliable on the first try, so I must have left them at 100%, but they're so hard to get anyway, I think I'll just leave them at 100%. Come back to life, everybody. Go, you did your best. You tried. Good job. Here, take that Oral Lance. Everybody sleep. Alright, let's see if everybody else can do their thing. Come on, Terra team. Good job, Strago. You healed yourself. Okay, so you've got this one, Strago. 89. Oh, everybody has like no MP. You can get some. You can get a bit. Sure. So this one originally had quite a familiar name. In the original development process, that this one was named Sephiroth in the original. But then they decided to just give them generic names. Cyan, you know some cures. Your cure is very baby. That might kill you. Yep. says Pearl Elemental. That was a text where Holy appears, where I neglected change Pearl to Holy. Hey Strago, you can just cure us. Does she have anything that can't be... can't be reflected? Ow. Cyan, do you know life? You do not. Hey, we beat it without you, Tara. Sorry. Snokami, is that a cyan weapon or a shadow weapon? They all have Japanese name weapons. Snokami is, I guess, for you. I mean, there's really no point in carrying her. Use tent right here. Oh, her little bow on her tent. Ew. There, stand on your button. And now time for Team Celis to go slaughter some things. But not this, because this sucks. Good for you, Realm. And then Goddess's name was Sophia in the development. Ether. Everybody else is fine. Oh, fixed ice. Do this. Now you can start throwing shit. I can find something to throw. There you go. And then I'm just gonna do this because... Attacked me! Oh shoot. Good job. That was easy. That was much better than the other ones, thanks to Setzer and Celis being godlike. Yay! Excalibur! Yeah, I could get this rock off it, but it's still pretty neat, huh? Defeated the Warring Triad, but magic power still hasn't disappeared. Does this mean Kefka has absorbed the source of all magic from the Warring Triad? Maybe? Alright. Okay, so... do a ribbon instead of that. You're good. You got on your relics. Have any more ribbons? Got lots of ribbons. You're good. You're good. I've got lots of ribbons. Right, save. Alright, in we go. Whee! Let's go not die and see if maybe Leo can make it to Kefka this time. So in my original dev run when I got to Kefka, Leo died on the second tier, so he didn't get to fight Kefka, and then on my alpha test run, I put Leo on backup, and then nobody died, and so he didn't get to come in and fight Kefka either, so... Shadow. Okay, Shadow's gonna be our point man today. Welcome, friends! I knew you'd make it here, so I've been thinking of the perfect greeting. I am not very creative. How long are you going to keep destroying things, Kefka? I've tapped into the ultimate power. Observe! Such magnificent power, you are like insects to me! I will exterminate everyone and everything! Shadow, you are a really weird choice for this, but I'm pretty sure it probably goes in character order, and Shadow is 3. Because Terra is 0, Locke is 1, Cyan is 2, Shadow is 3, Edgar's 4, Sabin's 5, Celis is 6, etc. People... Okay, well, Shadow's saying this now. People will keep rebuilding the things you take from them. I'm Batman! And those things will be eventually destroyed too! Why do people rebuild things they know are going to be destroyed? Why do people cling to life when they know they can't live forever? Think how meaningless each of your lives is! Okay, I'm gonna come take over because Shadow's doing this is weird. It's not the net result of one's life that's important. It's what you live for now, what you can accomplish in the moment, what you can protect. Isn't it enough for people to discover those things during the time they're alive? And have you discovered them, even this world on the brink of death? We have. I know what love is. I have someone to protect. My wife and son live in my heart. I know what friendship is. Family. It's my obligation to see my kingdom thrive. I've got a brother who looks out for me. Yahaha. I've met someone who can accept me for what I am. I tell myself this. I have a special little granddaughter. My grandpa would be lost without me. My friend's wings. No matter my past mistakes, I can still help people now. Thank you, Leo. You, my friends, meet wow, all of you. This is sickening. You sound like chapters from a self-help booklet. In that case, why don't I just wipe them all out? All those things that drive you to live. Kefka, you don't know what you're doing. Stop. The Colosseum. The Colosseum is what I live for, and he just blew it up. I command the greatest power in the universe. The rest of you are just dirt. No, less than dirt. Less than what's less than dirt. This is a literal translation of what his actual line here was. I will destroy everything and create a world of death. Life and dreams will continue to be born. Then I'll destroy all those too. Destroy, destroy, destroy! And I changed it to favor Leo coming up here. Usually it's like Locke, and it goes in character order. And I was like, no, Leo is my deuteragonist. He needs to be up here. We will not allow you to harm another living thing. Hee hee hee, but what fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? It's over, Kefka, and Terra took Shadow's place. Okay, so I'm gonna open... I think I'm gonna put Leo in the opening one this time. Setzer, Terra on backup. And the rest of these characters kind of suck. Edgar, Shadow, Strago, Loxine. Yeah, sure. Hopefully I won't need to go that far down. Yo's magic stat is high enough that... You're dead. Die, hand, die. No! Oh, bye, Sabin. This is gonna be rough, because I need your bum rush. Oh, of course, the one character who doesn't have a ribbon on. You know, Imp? Do not. You know, Imp. Also do not. You know, Imp. You do. There you go, Setzer. Welcome back. Good job. Okay, you made it past 2. Alright, now this one's gonna insta-death at least one person, or at least it's gonna attempt to. So I think I'm gonna try and have Leo on re-raise duty. Oh, you never learned re-raise. Sorry, he's selfish. He's re-raising himself. Whoops. Ah! Ah! We all made it! Cool! Finally! Oh, and I've got my whole Imperial team, plus Setzer. Up here to kick Kefka's butt. This is very appropriate. Hooray. Hopefully he doesn't murder me. Life, dreams, hope. Where'd they come from? And where are they headed? These things. I am going to destroy them. Okay. Precisely because of this. Good boy. But now Leo's just gonna be standing there in the front now. Ouch. Leo's just up here in the front. I'll take point. Whoops. This will probably kill him. Yep. Hooray! Setzer with the killing blow, and Leo just kind of standing here out front. He's on point. Good for you, Leo. You got to kill Kefka this time, or at least participate in killing Kefka. You got to use your limit break on Kefka. There's that. You have all your other Imperial buddies with you, and then that guy. She's breaking up, Captain! There's no time to lose. Airship's just ahead. I'm having a seizure. Come on, everybody. We have to work together. Splat. Tara, what's wrong? The Magicite. Magic is disappearing from this world. The Espers, they're fading from existence. You mean Terra too? Come with me. I can lead you out with the last ounce of strength. Okay, and I can put the controller down now because the rest of this is autoplay. So I did retranslate a lot of the stuff in the endings as well. And then since they're autoplay, I had to adjust the timing, too. Cyan, think you can handle that switch? I am not particularly proficient with machinery. But I would say my proficiency has increased. Setzer. Setzer Gabadabadoo. He hit that wall so hard it opened a passage. Wait! Sometimes you need to go with the opposite of your gut. Thinking you've got it figured out is your biggest mistake. Daryl, I'm starting to sound just like you. Edgaroni, a San Francisco treat. It's not like I wanted you to carry the burden of rulership, big brother. You support the country, and I support you. That's why I had to get stronger. Okay, and now we've got Leo with Mog's ending, because that's where he had to go. And so that's why I established Leo Christoph, which is his actual last name, with the Moogle music box in Mobliz, so that this would make sense. A moment, please. Boink. What are you doing? We have to get out of here now! This tower is built from the remains of my home. I wanted to salvage at least a piece of it. But I must now find a new cause to serve. Perhaps the children of Mobliz could use additional support. I'm sure they'd be delighted to have a new papa. I mean, we need to at least go on a couple dates first. And so, if you left him behind, his ending is in Mobliz instead, where Katerin is in labor and he is trying to reassure her that he has medical field training, except childbirth is not something that he has ever encountered on the battlefield, but he will do his best. Gah. Gogo, the most deep character in this story. Like, I at least established Umaro to mean something, that Mog really wanted to come along with us, but he couldn't, so he sent Umaro in our place. So he has at least some reason to exist. And then there's Gogo, who was like, hey, I was an optional boss in Final Fantasy V that you could beat by just standing there and staring at me for 2 minutes doing nothing. And then, if you did so, I just threw myself into the void and you won, and then got the mime job. And I guess the void leads here. And now he fell into the void again, because that's what he does. Gao as Gao. Gao as himself. Gao find shortcut. Wee. Gao find shortcut. Walk. And Solus. Come on, this floor's about to break apart. Hang on, this is the reason I'm alive still. Lock! I will not let go, I promise. Is that thing really worth risking your life? I mean, it is what saved her life. So I did soften up that line a little bit, because I felt like that bandana is what kept her from killing herself, and so I didn't want him to badmouth it as kind of badly as he did in the original. But then this might tie in to the theory that I'd read other people say, that Celis is secretly wanting her knight in shining armor, and so she may have kind of done that with the intent of him saving her. Father. Terra, we must part now. We Espers will disappear from the world forever. You who carry Esper blood may meet the same fate. But if the human part of you is very strongly attached to someone or something or someone, you will probably be able to remain in this world as a human being. Okay. Realm Maroni, a San Francisco treat. Grandpa, don't give up! Sorry, dear. If you keep whining, I'm gonna draw your portrait. No, anything but that. Then I'll have to hang it on my fridge. But you know, just once I'd really like to do a portrait of you, on canvas, of course. Realm, not you got me all misty-eyed. Well, apple. Die, apple, die. Interceptor, get going! Stay well. You be a good boy. Barum, I'm going to stop running. I'll be seeing you again soon. So Shadow is gone. In the code, he is removed from the party after this sequence. And I actually contemplated adding something where if you see all of his dream sequences, his ending changes and he actually does go with the party. Because I remember there was a rumor back in the rumor days of the internet in the fight a million dinosaurs to save Leo days, that if you saw all of Shadow's dream sequences and that there was like a secret dream sequence, that his ending was different and he survived. But no, there is no such thing there in a code. And you. Everything's so colorful again, and hey, Leo's here. Come with me. Last piece of magicite. Terra, that's enough. Your power, it's fading. Terra's running out of energy. So I did swap Celis and Leo, or put Leo in Celis' place and Celis in Edgar's place. In this part, if Leo is in your party, if he's not in your party, if you left him behind, it runs as it normally did, that it's Celis and Edgar. And when I originally did my test run, NPC Leo was in here helping too, because I forgot to remove him in all instances. So I was like, oh look, he's in two places at once. Because if you left him behind in Mobliz, he is there in that scene. So Leo is still in Celis' place. Hang in there too? Where's Terra? Nope, not you, not you, not you. No, definitely not you. Ah. Terra! Tara, you made it! Your emotions all willed that I live. I wanted to respect that. So, echoing Leo's repeated phrase to her about why he kept surviving. And now she's returning the favor. And so I thought that would be a good closing line for her if Leo was there. If he's not there, then it's as it was in the original. So now we've got a whole bunch of closing credits. And then in the post-credits, or the mid-credits, whatever you call them. I call them post-credits because I don't think there's any credits after that. Leo's been added a little bit. So while this is running, I've babbled so much throughout this that I don't really have anything further to say about it. So I'll just wait until the post credits come up because there's a little bit to comment on there. Translator Ted Woolsey and me. But I didn't bother changing the credits. Hey, Tetsuya Nomura! He's been here forever. And another... oh, it's a Nomura. That's a different name. Oh no! T-oh no. Why does Toshi Hori get his whole name and everybody else is just a initial? Chris Bud. Yay. So if you left Leo behind, Leo is the one who goes and says, "Hey, baby time." And the music box is still there regardless. And they both wave. Only Terra laughs, though. Leo is contemplative. So if anybody asks what is Terra and Leo's relationship at the end of this game, the official response from the dev is whatever you want. It is a found family scenario, and what form that family takes is whatever floats your boat. There was no intent for any specific form of relationship between them, just that they were going to co-parent. So, Setzer, you did say this is the fastest ship in the world, but probably still not fast enough to leave a contrail, so you might want to check your engines. I think they're on fire. The end! We made it! And it didn't crash, and I didn't have weird things happening, although I've seen comments that there are some weird things happening with other people, but nothing as game-breaking as Shadow deleting Leo from the party on the floating continent and the game unable to proceed. So there probably will be some subsequent releases with bug fixes. I know there's some text fixes that I need to do. But some of them I noticed during this playthrough. And then some bug fixes. Somebody noticed that I had forgot at some point I didn't fully clear Leo's sprite visibility and that he was stalking the party, which is what happens when you, because in the code, all the characters in the party have XY coordinates associated with them, and most of the time they're just hidden, but they all kind of exist there on any map. You can't see them. But the characters in the active party, their XY coordinates update as the party moves. They're just invisible except for the lead character. Which is how then when the party needs to split up for a scene or something, that they are all relatively on the same location and then can split out. But you need to give code to hide and show them, and if you add somebody to the party and don't hide them also if they're not the lead character, then they will just show up at the XY coordinate where the party spawns, and then the party will walk away and they will just stand there. And then if you like go into the menu and then leave the menu, which refreshes the map, it then refreshes where it thinks that character's XY coordinate is, and then they teleport to the party and continue to stalk them. I ran into that during development quite a few times, so I am familiar with that bug and I'm familiar with what causes it. My main issue is I didn't see that on my run, so I need to figure out what they did to make that happen. But Stalker Leo, while weird, is not game-breaking, it's just a visual glitch. But I will work on that. And then maybe add some features, like maybe a new ending for Shadow if you see all the dreams. And there was a scene I was contemplating adding earlier in the game, when the party first goes to Vector, like when you can talk to the people in the cafe who talk about Kefka, etc. That I wanted to add another building, because next to the cafe there's a building that doesn't have any entrances on it, and I could have put a door on that building and make it another room, and I wanted to make that the Vector Orphanage, and say that's where both Leo and Celis came from, and how, like, there's so many orphan children because of the war, and they just use the orphanage as a pipeline straight to the army. And then there's like a bookshelf there saying like, the Empire is the greatest country in the world, I know, because none of the books on this shelf say anything bad about it. And also kind of going into like how they're indoctrinating children, and shipping them off straight to the army. So just some backstory there, and it was both a time constraint and also that would have been a completely original assertion about Celis and Leo. Everything else I say about them in the game, I either take inference from something that existed in the game, or that was like a logical conclusion of it. So I mean, we know that Celis didn't have any known biological parents because Sid raised her. So Celis being an orphan makes more sense. Leo, we have no canon information on where he came from, or who his family is, or if he had a family. Like, I don't know, maybe he had a wife and kid back home, who knows? But since we don't know, I didn't say anything about it. And so I was also kind of like, I don't want to go into extra curricular assertion territory from that, even though it would be world building. It would still be world building that I was pulling out of my butt. But at the same time still makes sense for the characters. So, I don't know. I will think about it. There's still bug fixes and text fixes that I definitely need to do for like a 1.2 release. So whenever that happens, but since nobody has come to me with an absolutely game-busting bug yet, I'm probably not going to be on it too super quick, especially because Leo's getting his BT and FR next month in Decidia Opera Omnia, and I am on the hook for at least 5 Leo comics to celebrate that. And so I need to get drawing Leo comics for Decidia Opera Omnia so I can spam the subreddit with Leo comics for his BT and FR. So I've also got that on my plate, so still more Leo content to come. So thank you all for watching. I will do a YouTube compilation video of the entire stream. I have local recordings of all of the streams I did, and I'll cut them down to the more interesting bits to cut out just the walking and the grinding and stuff, for people who want to refer to them, because the recordings on Twitch are going to disappear in like a week. Unless I save them as a highlight, but I can only save a piece of like one of them as a highlight. So this will come to YouTube whenever I get around to it. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I am going to close this stream, and thank you for joining.